All communications from Viper Trading Systems are for educational purposes only. Futures trading does involve risk, and there is a risk of loss. You do trade at your own sole discretion. All right, we're looking at an EMD trade. This is the equities, the MidCap 400 futures. If you watch the NASDAQ market, the Russell, all the equities have had a nice monster run up today. Signal coming here just shortly after 7 o'clock Pacific time. Notice we had a break to the upside. We had a nice uptrend move here. We got filled at 920.40, one contract. And then we had some consolidation here around 8:30 or so. Market just kind of chopped around in this little 10-15 tick range, actually giving us what we call a little probe trade setup in here like this, and then we get a what we call a resumption of buying. Let me explode this view a little bit here. I'm going to tighten this stop up to here. Not going to give it too much more wiggle room. I've already given a lot of wiggle room because I think it's heading higher. But you notice how the market broke out right here. So you had a very strong resistance level kind of sitting right in this 925.60 area. This might stop out here in just a minute. See how it broke out? We get a green stealth, blue bars. We take out a strong resistance level to the upside, coming off of a probe buy here, where we got support down here just under, well, just right around this 924 mark. And we got a nice punch up. Once it took this 25, call it 25.50 area out, ran all the way up here to 29. So, I mean, what is that? 35 ticks? And we've shown before, you can, if you have, if your trading style is that you like to get in and out very quickly, and you like to capture or scalp out some very quick profits, what you do is you buy these breakouts. In the case of an uptrend with a green background and blue bars, and of course the green stealth line, you're buying the breakouts or buying the probes at support, and then you're staying in that trade all the way until she breaks through this stealth line right up in here. See it? This would have been your out if you're not going for the longer haul. If you are, then of course you use these trailing stop dots here to stay in the trade. Stay in the trade, stay in the trade, stay in the trade. In this case here, I gave it a little bit of wiggle room because I think what's happening right now as we speak is what's called a yellow bar probe. See how this, you get into a little retracement channel here after a long run up. In this case, you know, in the uptrend was a nice move up. So we're kind of forming a little retracement channel here coming into support, and I really think this area is going to hold. And if that's the case, this would be what we call a yellow bar probe entry, and I would look for the market to continue higher in here, breaking out through these resistance levels. Because the Dow, as I said, S&P, NASDAQ, all the cash markets very strong. Now here's the thing. If this turns out not to be a probe trade setting up in here, in other words, if we're not going to get follow through to the upside here, then what would happen is the market would roll over and take this stop out and close this trade. Okay, that's what could happen. And if that happens, then obviously this is not a yellow bar probe trade. In fact, the market might actually be reversing here and starting to head lower. So anyway, make intelligent use of your stops. Enter when you see a break of the upside, when you're in a long trend or an uptrend, going long trades only. And that's how we make use of the stealth lines. All right, we'll see you at the site, vipertradingsystems.com. Bye now.